music lovers, we are back. It's Tuesday night.
Well, not bad.
Not bad, eh? I've been practicing.
You were quite synchronized. Last week you were a disaster, but this week fantastic. How are you, Per?
Well, I'm fine. And if our fantastic audience out there are wondering why you were dressed like this just 2 minutes ago and you're not, but I still am. Wow. Yeah, I have to.
I looked and didn't look good. I didn't feel. I'm a little bit sort of coquette.
Yeah. But I am going to have to, the first practice of this new year. I'm going to play a hockey game. So therefore, I have this.
I understand.
And this.
Well, I can actually put it. I have this one, which I use when I run when it's dark. It's extremely dark outside now. So I have that too, but I don't want to blend people in the.
You're excused. That's good. That's good.
So tonight, my God, we had some fun here, didn't we? With your tell me about your strategy for losing weight. It's quite amazing what you do. I mean, you go up and then you have like a month of just nothing. Tell me what you do.
Yeah. I've been doing this for 10 years or something. Well, the month of May is my tough month. I only eat fat and protein, and then I lose 175 grams a day, approximately. No, quite exact, actually. So that's 1.5 kilos a week.
Wow.
But you have to be extremely disciplined, and you're into this right now. Yeah,
I'm into this right now, and a lot of people write to me and wonder, can you tell me how you do it? And it's one thing is the training, of course, and what can motivate you to train is what we have put together now for all of you. This workout music. The thing is, I got so irritated. There's always like this kind of rocky music or things that you should. And I hate that kind of music. There's a lot of classical music that is really upbeat. So just play the first track now of the whole thing. So this is like the beginning when you start to work out.
Yeah, of course. Here it is.
Here we go. Okay. It's fantastic. It's really good. Really good to start.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Wow. It's full of energy.
It's my Israel Orchestra. The Enki Orchestra, the fantastic orchestra. They are amazing. We played on tour on our Scandinavian tour recently, so that was fun. So that's a very good startup. And then, of course, I will also start to share with you how exactly what I do here. You see my
we can see the curve
there that it goes
downhill. It's a slope. Yeah.
And it's actually already a little bit over 8 kilos that I lost in 18 days.
Wow.
I'm pretty proud, actually. But
you look tremendous.
I tell you exactly what I eat. This is my breakfast every day. It's quark with fruit. And then there's this little protein pudding that has a chocolate taste. It's extremely tasteful. And it makes you full. It's only 250 grams. That's every morning at 9 o'clock. And a cup of coffee. That's all. Then there's the lunch at 1, 450 grams, exactly measured. And this is like pasta actually with tuna fish and capris and corn and lots of vegetables also. So it's very, very nutritious. With that, I only drink water. 6 o'clock at lunch, at dinner. This is like really full rice. And it's something called in Sweden. It's something, it's very, very nutritious vegetarian food. And it's lots of Brussels sprouts, and it's also broccoli and lots of really good things, onion, of course. And it's only 250 grams. So when I eat that at 6 o'clock and drink water with it, nothing more.
Wow. Is it some idea behind it that the food is, I mean, you showed all the dishes. Why is it supposed to be frozen while you eat it? Has it something to do with it digestion?
Yeah, it's very good because the body has to work.
Warm it up.
You lose a lot of calories through that.
No.
Let's play some Telemann. There's some Telemann that we released last week. It's also part of this. It's very energetic. Let's go the second part of the jogging tour that we do. Jogging track. Run fast. So this is like another thing that I do also, which is very important for the weight loss to really, I mean, now this is extreme. I plan on losing 14 kilos in 26 days. So it's like a little bit of a record for me. I've never done that before, but it's going pretty well. And one other thing is a Chinese thing that you do. When you have eaten, usually in Europe, you say you should rest and have a nice sort of nice rest. But according to the Chinese, you should immediately take a walk, a brisk walk.
Wow.
That will be much more healthy for you. So that's what I do. And I do like a 50 minutes walk, very brisk walk around the area, ups and downs, so lots of ups and downs. And then this music helps me go along. So it's like when I put these into the ears, beam, I really get motivated to go. Otherwise, it's quite difficult to do it every single day. So you take that very after you had your meal, you put the headphones in and you take that very particular tune and you just go out. This particular track, and I know it's exactly 50 minutes, so it's like it's what the walk is. So I know, and it's very, very exciting. This next track is also quite lively. The Rabbit Polka that I wrote for,
of course,
Håkan Björkman. Actually, I wrote it for him.
Oh, it's for Håkan Björkman.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, commissioned by the orchestra up in Tromsø.
So
for a specific trombone festival. This is me playing.
Let's listen.
Yay. Okay. So let me
Wow.
let me know that
Mhm.
the cover that I had a lot of fun with doing that of the cover.
Yes.
Tell
Yes.
me the first one, when was that and how much were you? And the second one,
Well,
when was it and how much were you?
the thing is, the before picture, I
Yeah.
mean, the crazy thing, I didn't weigh that much, but you know, I used to weigh a lot more, you know. I think it's from 2018. It's right. I was up in the hills, in the mountains, in the north, fishing with my brother and his two sisters, and they were teenagers at the time, and they were having so much fun because we were walking with, you know, heavy packing and so on. And I came to, we have this camping tent, and I was like, oh, and they were laughing at me. Oh, Uncle Per, Uncle Per, and I could sleep, you know, anytime. So they were laughing at me because they said, he's asleep before he, you know, laid down. He's falling asleep while he's laying down.
And you were actually laying down on this picture.
Yes, I was.
I moved it up, and then it looks that's you're much fatter than you are. Actually.
Yeah. But I, you know, the after picture here is.
Yeah, I mean, Andrea even. Your best friend and my daughter, she even thought that this was photoshopped, but it's really you.
She would have known better, because this is the photo I sent to her every midsummer morning. Because I took it and sent it to her, and it says happy midsummer. Oh, yeah. And she kind of annoyed me, actually, because this is from 2019, and my weight was, because I'm a quite you know, short guy, I was 62. And the year after, 2019, I was 61 and a half. And I sent her the picture, and I looked at the dates, this exact same picture. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I asked her, in what picture do you think I weighed the least? And she took the wrong one. She took this one. Oh, yeah. But this is after one of my May month diet things.
Yeah. And when you are on all-time high, what are you then? How much is the difference?
It has to do with this guy who isn't with us today. When I stayed at Jack in the Box place.
Oh yeah.
I was 85 kilos.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and this is 61 and a half, maybe.
And here you see. This is a picture that I people like that, obviously. 861 likes. they like me fat. They want me fat.
Yeah.
I've never weighed so much, 94 kilos. So that's when I decided to do this particular thing.
And this was now?
This was now, yeah. On New Year's Eve. Because we had some friends over, and we had a wonderful time, and I bought all these fantastic wines and fantastic Belgian beers, which is something that I just love. This was actually a Chimay Blue that I was drinking at that time. But so that was what I looked like, and then this after was taken this morning. But you can see the curve.
It's very impressive.
I tell you what actually happened. I was doing discipline until the 13th. I was doing exactly this. Then part of my family came up to London here. And they were making food, and they were doing everything, and they were drinking really, really good wines. So every evening there, I decided, okay, I take one glass of wine. First evening was one glass. Second evening was actually two glasses. The third evening was about 1.5. Okay. And that line, you see it just, and then today it's dropping down again. So you have to be so effing disciplined. It's unbelievable. So
there's nothing else you can do. You have to stay on it 100%. Otherwise.
Yeah, that's right. So and then the next track. Let's play it so they know a little bit of what we do here. This is Sandström's wonderful Echoes of Eternity with the Simon Bolivar Orchestra and Pedro Carrero.
Let's go.
Fantastic music. He's such a wow. This is actually the piece is called the House of the Monkeys. So it's about some monkeys who are eating up a woman in the house.
Whoa.
No, not the woman. They all the servants. So,
Casa
del Mono.
Yeah, because Sandström loves Spain, right?
From Caracas. No, Cáceres.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go on with Schubert, which we have a festival coming on. The next track. Yay! So
wow.
Look. I mean, why do you need to hear Rocky?
I mean, you can't even pass on the street, Jim. You would never go in. I mean, it's hideous. But nowadays, you see all these people with the.
There's so much. There's so much classical music that is upbeat and energetic. These composers were phenomenal. So I really, for me, it's changed because I never used music when I ran before, but now through this company, through European Gramophone, I've started to make a lot of playlists, and now this one is particularly for others also. I think that could have
But you have to tell the audience you did this kind of similar quarantine music compilation before when you did this marathon I mean, thousands of people have seen that on YouTube. It's fantastic when you're running a whole marathon inside of a hotel room.
Yeah. It was 70 square meters. So I measured that it was 62 meters running if I ran through the whole suite that I had. I stayed in quite a nice suite, even though I couldn't go out and open the windows. But I did, I think, 681 laps.
And how many? I mean, how many marathons before this very one have you ran?
I did 11 before, so this was
11.
my 12th marathon.
Wow.
That was fun. Let's hear the next. That's your piece. That's phenomenal range.
Oh, yes.
Havana Gila.
Shmulik Elbaz. Sorry.
Live. This was actually live.
Yeah, it's
from Stockholm. From Stockholm, when we were on tour with the Israel NK Orchestra, and we had Shmulik Elbaz as soloist.
Phenomenal, fantastic mandolin player.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
So now, what I also do, and that's also very helpful to have this music on then, is the workout. And this is why I can lose so much kilos. I do 3 times a day. I have a daily routine, which I put on, daily workout routine, which is actually on YouTube. You can find it there. You don't happen to be able to find the link, can you? There? No.
I can try.
Try Lindberg workout or something while I'm talking. You can try that. So what I do, it's a 14-minute long, I think 13 or 14-minute long workout, combined yoga and workout, push-ups and things. It's all there in YouTube.
Yeah, it's 15-minute workout. Is it that one?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Fantastic. So share that link.
Yeah, I will put it in the field, commentary field here.
So that I do 3 times a day. So I do it before I eat breakfast, before I eat lunch, and before I eat dinner. But since I do it 3 times, I have shortened it down to 10 minutes. And actually, I want to say to everyone that you don't need to do it so extreme as I do. I mean, I'm very, very stubborn. And if I decide something, I go 100% with it. And therefore, I'm going to lose 14 kilos in 25 days, whatever it takes. That's what I decided. But it could be difficult for some people. So if you just do half this, you can sort of do part of this and a little bit here and a little bit there and pick things. At least you can probably lose 5-6 kilos, and that's usually, there's a lot of people having this little extra weight, and also I just, even if you can run with this tape, of course, it's very, 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 very good and very, very energizing. But even when you take a brisk walk, it's really good.
Yeah. Whatever fits you. It's I mean, and of course, for the set of mind, for the spirit, you feel so much better when you are exercising. Even if you, as you said, you take a walk, but you do it every day.
Yeah, and also, I mean, look. When I had this curve, I saw that I was under the line. Therefore, of course, you can give yourself a little glass of wine, a little bit of reward for that. But then the problem is, the more reward you give yourself, then you lose the discipline, and then you get crazy, and you say you revolt against it and eat double as much.
you lose momentum, as they say in the sports. Yeah, no, it's a tough one, but wow, it's really impressive. And also what does it say? Day 17, 83. Wow.
Yeah.
You will soon be under 82. No,
under
85.
83. 85 it is. 85.05.
Okay.
85.95. And so I'm waiting for that moment when I go under 85. Actually, I'm going down to 80, so I have a margin. I think my sort of weight that I feel very, very comfortable in is about 82, 83. So a little bit less than this, and I'm going to make it a complete sort of line, never again go over 85, which I will of course break.
Yeah.
Probably 95 or 96. Yeah.
You just love good things in life too much.
I do, yeah.
And I know what it feels like.
Yeah, it is. And next week we are gonna have the Christina, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
This mysterious duo that we can't get enough of.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah. But tell me, could you also share with the audience your diet and how you exercise?
Mm. But well, when I do this thing, because when you're starting to learn these methods, you always go up and down, up and down, up and down. But you have to sort of learn a new way to live with if you're into food and so on, which we both are. We love things, good tastes, and
wine and beer.
But you have to sort of, because you can't in the month of May. I can't start in the month of May and weigh 85 again, because then it's no use. I have to, like you said, put a limiter on maybe 70, and hope for that one every year, that this year it shrunk to 68. So I know that I have compressed this a bit, so I don't go up and down, up and down. I have to live to life in a healthy manner. Matters.
And how much were you this year? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, day of midsummer I was 61.5.
Yeah, but before you started it.
I can check it up in my calendar. I was, I know, 69.
69, okay. So it's not so bad. It's like 10.
But you know what?
I saw you eat only like one meal a day, didn't you, or what?
Yeah, I'm like you. I started off at 95%, then you go to 100%. I was thinking, how far can I take this? And then you just go nuts. So I eat nothing for breakfast, nothing for lunch, and then just 2 pork chops, cheese, and also melted cheese in this paste form. So you have fat and protein only, and you do that for 4 weeks. That's 6 kilos. I have to admit, I did this in December as well, because in November so sometimes I had to do it before Christmas as well. But you have to be careful, because strange things happen. You lose weight very, very fast. So and you can really feel that you're.
I remember in November there when we had a little meal and we drank a lot, and you couldn't take the alcohol really.
No, you can't. You can't drink it. You mustn't. It's actually dangerous, because you have nothing to to protect you.
No. That's right. Yeah, and we have, of course, the other thing I would like to mention also is the competition is going on, and it's continuing. You can still the World Cup. You can still register for it. And this morning, Kenny Ross registered as the 23rd.
Wow!
Has the 23rd one, and it's going to be. We have this sprint prize. So soon as we have new things, they have this in ski. When you reach a certain point, you have so you get points, and you get also prizes, and you can go in and out of the competition. There are 6 competitions with 3 sprint prize. 2 sprint prizes in each. So that means 6, 3, 18. Sort of competitions within the big one.
Small ones,
small ones, and you can the big ones, the 6 ones. You can choose your 4 best when you to win the whole World Cup. And what we do then, we print up like 50 CDs with for the winner's name and his music that he can choose from our catalog. So that's
fantastic. Yeah.
Well, now we talked too long again, Per.
Yes, and I have to go to my.
This with you, this great.
I know, and I have to go to my hockey game. The boys are waiting outside, so let's play the final track by say.
The beautiful Rossini. No one is as Rossini was fat as hell. He should have run instead of just laying and writing. Listen to it. It's unbelievable. It's so.
Take care, music lovers. While we listen to Rossini. Bye. Whoops, sorry, mate. It's
there. What is it?
Nothing. Here it is. Yay! Jack in the bush.
I want that wine, and I want the small.
Great show tonight, guys, especially that health stuff you did. Brilliant.